cost. Now, what is mean by hidden cost? You see, this is the picture. In this picture, you see this is one which we can visible the iceberg. But what about this one? We don't know how much is inside the what is the depth of this iceberg in the water. But we can visible this one. The same thing is happened with when we try to find out what is the cost of quality. Cost of quality means how much amount the money that I can spend I spend on the quality. But there are the certain hidden costs that we don't know. But yes, as when you are counting the cost of quality, you need to think about this part as well as the this part, which is a hidden one, and we need to know which are the hidden cost of it. Okay, so we can say when the substandard quality event does not occur, a complex series of costly events is triggered. That is called, we call it is a hidden cost. Okay, since the impact of it is not the impact may not be even understood. We don't know exactly how much is the amount that we spend. Just like many times when our pocket is full with money, we do not know how much that we spend, or in certain cases we just to forget the things, or we are not capable to see where we have spent the amount. And the reason behind is that we only have to visible the certain things, and we don't know, or we don't know about the hidden cost of it. Okay, just like when you are paying something on the counter, it may be some hidden charge, to which even in the menu it is not, or in the price menu it is not mentioned. So what is the hidden inputs? So it includes the extra options. So what are the hidden investigation into the causes of the defects? So we do not know about the extra operations. Means many times when the product get defect and we need to give the extra operation, extra time, and the machineries that we need to use so that it will be a quality product. But we are that is what we call it is a hidden one. We do not counting that part. Similarly, investigate the causes of defect. Many times when the same product you get a defective product all the times, then we need to find the investigate the things why that has happened. Just like in the previous class I have given the example that if the workers who is working in a different shift, and in the one shift you found that there is some problems. Okay, out of the 100 pieces, the 20 pieces are a defective one, and the defect is just because of the certain things. It may be the ship problem, it may be the person problem. So we need to investigate the things to find what is the cause of the defect of this particular product. Then the disruptions to schedules. Sometimes when there is a production is going on, and just because you found there is some lots of defective products, then what we do, we have to reschedule the things. Disruption is there because we need to first look on the defective product, because it is a very huge quantity and we need to work on it. And for that one, we stop the regular scheduling, we stop the regular process of it, and that can be happen. And for that one, we don't do not counting that how much is the losses, because ultimately if there is no defective product, then the smooth process is going on. But just because of the defective product, what we do, we have to stop the regular process and just work on it. Emergency procurement of supplies. Many times we need to have required some instrument equipments for that one. Okay, so that is also be there, and because of that one, for the emergency, we can say we can spend more money, which we are not counting it, because one of the instrument that you got, say for the 20,000, and just because of the emergency case, and the supplier say, okay, I will provide you only and only when you will give me this much amount. So ultimately we are spending the more amount of it. Expedited shippings, this is also the one of the problem, or the costing that we are hidden. Disposal cost, many times the product which we manufactured and it is totally defect, no chances to recover the things, then we need to dispose it. So what is the costing of disposal? It means that at least the transportation cost. So we are not counting, or we are just, it is what we call it is a hidden. Why we are disposing the product? Just because we want to maintain the quality. Just to maintain the quality, we need to have give a correct and the good product, good quality product to the customers. Okay. Now see here, it is explained what are the various visible and the hidden costs. So the same picture with elaborating. This is the iceberg. Okay, this is another one where we don't see. So let's see. It is we define what are the visibles. Means mostly we are counting. We counting the operational cost because it is a visible. We know that the costing is there. Staffing cost, the workers wages and all. Data quality inspection cost, we inspect the things. For that also we spending certain amount. Project delays, sometimes we know that there is a project delay, and because of that one also we are taking that part. A budget overrun, many times there is a budget overrun just because of the project delay, and that is also we convert or we know the things. This is the visible costing. But what are the invisible costs? If you see here, so this is the part we call it is a visible one, and the remaining one, this one, it is a non-visible, like this one. So this part, what is in that? A sales. So what is in sale? Inaccurate sale pipeline, inaccurate win loss rate, loss of potential revenues, excessive field service expenses. Now from that one, the first, third, you say loss of potential revenue. Why there is a loss of potential revenue? Just because you are not properly maintain the quality, and there is a lot of return defective piece. One thing. The second, the customers, if it is not satisfied, then definitely they will not buy your product in the next time. They can buy for one time, but for the next time they will suggest to don't buy the product, and ultimately there is an impact on the revenue. And we are not counting that part because it is a hidden one. Another is when we talk about the data analysis analytics. In that one, inaccurate analysis, inaccurate reporting, bad recommendation. Now the quality sale or the quality department which are maintaining the quality of a product, they always check the quality. But if their analysis is inaccurate, they are not properly measure the things, or the machinery is not properly work on it, and they say okay, though it is a defective product, but they say okay, it is a good product. Ultimately, when you sell into the market, then that time you see that there is a defect, and the customers are returning that product. So ultimately, just that is happened just because of the inaccuracy, bad recommendation and all. Okay, when you talk about the finance, then increasing the cost, overdue receivables, pricing or billing errors. So this is also we comes under the hidden cost. Cost of quality means the obviously when our system is not properly work, then it will be the impact on each and every sector. Okay, so here if you see the case is that pricing or billing error. If your software is not properly work, then you will not get a tally properly. Overdue receivables. Many times the dealers or the customers, they are not paying the amount. Ultimately, there is a delay, and when there is a delay, then definitely it will be the impact on the quality of the product. Okay, so this is a very important things that you need to work on it. Okay, so what happened here? The increasing the cost, because of that one, ultimately you have to increase the cost. As you are spending the amount, you take the loans from the different banks. You need to give the interest and all, and just because of the certain things, we need to have increase the costing. Okay. Another and the most important which we are unable to see, and that is the customer services. Now, what is customer services? The customer dissatisfaction. Now this is the big and the biggest role in this one. Because of this one, what happened? When the customer is dissatisfied with the product, it is of the okay, the complaint handling cost. If your product is defective, if the service is defective, that time the continuous complaint over the product. A lot of complaint how to make extra department extra for complaints of the customers. If you cannot solve the complaints of the customers, then they are dissatisfied with you and they will disconnect from you. And when they are disconnect, ultimately 2 to 3% they disconnect from you. You see, if there is 100 number of customers dissatisfied, out of that 100, only 50 say to other friends, I don't go for this product, I don't buy this product. Ultimately, there is an impact. And when there is an impact, ultimately there is a loss. Okay, but many times we are not considering that part. Here we need to consider this part too. Okay. The customer retention cost, obviously, customer retention cost means many times you need to give extra what we call some the pre things or some reward points and all, so that the customer should be retained in your to your product. And for that one, we are spending the amounts. Okay, just like for the advertisement, okay, we are spending the amount, but many times if you want to give some free product on the same product, say you are buying some they say the soap and all, and there will be if you, the customer is buying the soap and all, and there will be the free is what it is also to we required to manage we required that cost for manufacturing that part. Yes, but just because of retention of the customers, we need to give some rewards. A management that is also under the hidden cost. What is in the management one? The poor decision making. Many times the decision which is taken in a management or in the meetings of the administration, and that will be the poor decision. Just like somebody say that your sale is down, and then the management say, okay, okay, no problem, you can just give the one product and the another to be free. But they are not taking the decision what is the impact of this one on the other on the revenue. Ultimately you are giving a one product free, means you reduce your product cost half. That is the meaning of it. But does it give the revenue if it is on or no problem? Sometimes the decision is about the quality. They say, okay, don't worry, because of the extra costing we need required for maintaining the or checking the quality of the product, it is better to you just keep that one. So it might be the poor decision. Okay, the company reputational damages many times by some bad statement given by the company owner or some the brand ambassadors. Okay, and because of that one, the reputation of the company get damaged. So many times this is the things are happen, just like when we talk about the Maggie, a Nestle product. So before the 1.5 years ago, you see that there is a the lead contents, and the lead contents is more one in that Maggie. Because of that one, what happened? The Maggie get collapsed. Their brand name of Maggie it get collapsed just because there is a certain traces of the lead is found into that product, and which is a harmful to the human beings. And in that cases, what is the reputation of that company going to get down? So definitely they will to act on it, and they give the surety to the people, and again they recome again. But lots of amount, lots of money they have to spend to just make that reputation again. So that's why they collect all these the product which is in the market. They just burn out the things, and they again see where to burn. Okay, and for that one they again take the help of the power industries and all, who is used as a coal, and they have to burn there. Okay, so ultimately the product which is in the market, say there is a crores and crores rupees product is in a market for a sale, but just because of the somewhere it found a default, the defect in their product, and which will damage the reputation of the company. Okay, so many things are happening here for the case, but yes, we call that is a hidden cost. So in terms of the sales, finance, customer services, management, so all this comes under the hidden cost. So we can say the cost of quality. The hidden cost means which we are not able to see easily. We say see easily.